Hello everyone and welcome back to English for Filipinos. At ngayong araw ay pag-aaralan natin ang 8 parts of speech. So, ano nga ba ang 8 parts of speech? So, ito ay ang nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So, ngayon ay isa-isahin natin at bigyan ng simpleng definition at example ang bawat isang part of speech. So, first and foremost, we have the nouns. It is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. Tao, lugar, bagay, hayop, ideya, event. Example, the dog is sleeping on the couch. So, pwede mo bang hulaan kung ano ang noun dito? Tama, ang noun dito ay the dog. Ay, dog, yung dog lang. Next, pronouns. A word that takes the place of a noun. Pinapalitan ng pronouns ang nouns. For example, Sarah is kind. She always helps others. So, ang noun natin dito ay si Sarah. Kaya, ang ating pronoun ay she. Kasi si Sarah ay babae. Kaya pinalitan natin ng she si Sarah. Para lang hindi siya maging redundant, hindi pa ulit-ulit, para mas maganda din tingnan at mas coherent yung ating um, sentence. Next is adjectives, a word that describes a noun or pronoun. Example, the blue car is fast. So, ano dito yung noun? Of course, it is the car. So, saan sa sentence ang nagde-describe sa car? Is it the blue or the fast? Of course, it is the blue. The blue car. The blue is the adjective. So next, we have the verbs, a word that shows action or state of being. So, bale, ito yung nagpapakita ng kung paano gumagalaw, kung paanong nag yeah, state of being. For example, we have they run every morning. So, what is the action here in that sentence, in that example? Of course, it is the run. So, what is the noun or the pronoun? They. Okay. Next is adverbs, a word that describes a verb, adjective, or another verb or another adverb rather. It tells how, when, where, or to what extent. Sa adverb, pinapakita dito yung kung paano, kailan, saan, or gaano kabilis, gaano katagal, gaano kainit, gaano kalamig, ganun. So, ang example natin ay, he ran quickly to school. So, ano ang ating adverb sa sentence na sa example na yan? Of course, it is quickly. Kasi, ano yung pinapakita ng quickly? He ran quickly to school. Tumakbo siya ng mabilis sa school kasi baka late na siya. Okay, next. We have prepositions, a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. Often it shows direction, place, or time. So, for example, we have the book is on the table. So, kung ang prepositions ay nagpapakita ng relationships, parang nagdudugtong ito sa dalawang bagay para mas mabuo yung sentence. So, sa example natin, ano yung preposition? Of course, it is the on. Kasi kinoconnect nito ang dalawang bagay. Ano yung dalawang bagay na yun? Ito, yung book at yung table. Sinasabi dito na yung book ay nasa ibabaw ng table. So, pwede nating tandaan sa prepositions yung tinatawag nating fanboys. Fanboys na ang ibig sabihin ng bawat letra na yon ay F for and A for end, tapos N for nor, yeah, nor, and the B for but, and O for or, and Y for yet, and S for so. So, pwedeng gamitin yun sa mga sentence kapag nagsusulat tayo. So, gagawa tayo ng ibang video para explain yung bawat isang parts of speech, bawat isa sa 8 parts of speech to dig deeper kung ano yung mga fanboys na sinasabi pa natin. Kasi sa video na to ay papaliwanag lang natin ng simple ang 8 parts of speech. So next, conjunctions. A word that joins words, phrases, or clauses. Kung yung preposition ay nagpapakita ng relationship between noun, pronoun, and words, ang conjunctions naman, ito yung nagdudugtong. Okay? So, huwag kayong malilito. Ang prepositions, nagpapakita ng relationship. Conjunctions, nagko-connect. That's why maybe it's called conjunctions. Connect. And prepositions, relationship. So, for example, we have I like tea and coffee. So, ano daw yung gusto niya? Tea and coffee. Nagdudugtong sa tea and coffee. Kasi kapag sinabi mong I like tea, coffee, so it's not a good sentence. So, yeah. So, next we have, I have a correction. The fanboys applies to conjunctions and not prepositions. So, sa prepositions, dito ginagamit natin yung in, on, ganon. Over, under, yeah, the position. Sorry. That was on me. Okay, so we have last interjections. A word or phrase that shows strong emotion or surprise. Okay. So, dito yung tinatawag natin sa Tagalog na, sa Filipino na kapag nagugulat ka or yung mga nasasabi natin ng mga salita like, wow, amazing, uy, ow, ganon. Yung mga simpleng words or phrase na nagpapakita ng emotion. Pag nasasaktan ka, ow! Kapag ka naman masaya, yay! Di ba? Ganun. So, basically, yun yung ibig sabihin ng interjection. So, again, we have the 8 parts of speech. To simplify, we have the nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. The 8 parts of speech ay importante na malaman natin lalo na kapag nagsusulat tayo. At importante din naman to para maunawaan natin ang isang sentence. Kapag nagbabasa tayo, at syempre kapag nakikinig tayo sa ibang taong nagsasalita ng Ingles, mas madali nating mauunawaan kung alam natin yung fundamentals, which is yung 8 parts of speech. So, yun lamang para sa video natin ngayong araw. At I'll see you guys on the next video and maraming salamat sa panonood. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, para sa mga susunod pa nating videos. That's all. Thank you.